Welcome to the Dog Nerd Show, where we geek out over our best friends. I'm Megan.
And I'm Michael, and this is a show about all things dog.
Hey, everybody. So, I'm not allowed to cry today because I actually wore mascara. So, but we lost our little Riley Roo on Friday. And we are going to talk about how to support someone who has lost a dog. So, it's a really super hard thing. And for all of you dog lovers out there who've lost a dog before, you know how hard it is. And especially when it's the only dog or the only one left, things get really quiet. And somebody said on Facebook that the silence is deafening, and they are absolutely 100% correct. So this is raw. This is real for us. And so we're going to talk about some things that are important to consider. So number one, do call, text, and check in with a loved one who has lost a pet. It will be really, really important to them. It really means a lot, even if it's just a text message. But just check in. Let them know that you care.
Yeah. Number two is don't ask when they're going to get another dog. Just don't do that. They may never get another dog. They may get another dog, but that's between them and their family.
Yeah. Do send a card in the mail. I think we mentioned when Finlay passed that our sweet, sweet neighbors dropped a card off in our mailbox, and it was just the sweetest thing. Nobody sends cards anymore, so taking the time to send a card it will make a great impact. And I know, speaking personally, will be cherished forever.
Don't send them pics of adoptable dogs. I know you're trying to help your friend, and maybe you don't know how, so maybe you think, well, if they could just get a new dog, you take their mind off of it. It doesn't work that way.
No.
So don't send them. Don't do that.
You may mean well, but, just let them have it on their time. Do invite them out. So being at home may be lonely, and I can attest to that because today is day one of Michael being at work and me being at home, and it was depressing and lonely. So invite your friend out for a coffee or lunch or, a hike or something to help them get out of the house.
Yeah, another don't is don't brush it off as unimportant or it's just a dog. Even if that's how you feel, just keep that to yourself because it's not just a dog, and it is very important.
Yeah. Do let them talk if they are ready, but understand if they're not ready. So a client that I work with called me today and asked how I was doing, and I said, I'm sad and depressed, and it's better that I don't talk about it. And we went right into business, and that's what I had to do, because otherwise I would have broken down. So, when you call or text, just, be ready to change the subject if it's too emotional.
That being said, don't pretend that it didn't happen. They may not be ready to talk, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't be acknowledged. It shouldn't be, I'm not a person that talks a lot about feelings.
He hates feelings.
Yeah. So, when somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, do you want to talk about it?" It's usually no. You could debate that if it's healthy or not, but just make sure that you acknowledge it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't just ignore it like, it didn't even happen, because that's just rude, especially when if you've got friends whose dogs are cherished members of their family, especially those of us who don't have children. I'm not saying that people who have children don't cherish their dogs, but for those of us who don't have children and consider our dogs our children, this is super tough. So finally, the last one I've got to do here, do understand it will take time, and the dog or dogs that they've lost are not replaceable. So Finlay and Riley are always going to live on in our hearts. They are amazing creatures that have made us into the human beings that we are. They're the reason this show exists. They're the reason my books exist. And another dog is never, ever going to replace them. It's like Michael said, when my family's dog, Sammy, died in my arms, and we had already prepared to get Finlay, and I cried and cried that night in bed, and I said, I'm never going to be able to love another dog again. And he said, no, you will. You'll just love him differently. And boy, Finlay just grabbed that spot in my heart, and you were absolutely right. So, short episode. I think you guys can understand why. We're absolutely grieving. It's super, super tough. We did not think when we lost Finlay in October that we would lose Riley in March. And it was 5 months to the day. We lost Finlay on October 4th, and we lost Riley on March 4th. In between that, Michael lost his father. So it's been a crummy 5 months, a somber 5 months. Hug your dogs. Give them lots of love and kisses from us. Cherish every moment with them and your loved ones. And if you want to holler at us, dognerdshow@gmail.com. You can find us everywhere on social media at dognerdshow. We might be a little quiet over on social these days. We're trying to adapt to life without a dog in the house, and it's hard and it sucks. So thank you guys for your support. We cherish your comments and your input and your support. Subscribe so you can get notifications when we have a new episode. Oh, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm just walking all over his lines tonight. Hit that notification bell so you get a notification anytime we have a new episode. And hey, I do want to ask this. If you support us and you support our mission to make the world better for dogs, or if you just like us a little bit and think we make you laugh or we give you good content, check out the Riley Carson book series. That's the legacy that Riley and Finlay have left, along with this show. RileyCarsonBooks.com. Go to Amazon. Check out Riley Carson and the Cherokee Caves for book 1. If you know anyone who loves dogs, who has a mission for humane education, or you have a young one, anyone from 8 or 9 and up who likes to read or doesn't like to read, please check out the Riley Carson book series. We want Riley and Finlay to live on forever, and those books are a way to do that. So tell a friend, tell a family member, make a recommendation to a niece or a nephew, and we'd really appreciate it. I'm sorry, I just talk so much.
That's okay.
But I know Riley was his soul dog, so I'm taking the brunt of the chat today.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. We love you all, and we'll be a little chipper next time.
Yeah. Until next time, folks. Bye.
Bye.